Hi there, welcome. Thank you for joining me in this webinar. While I'm waiting for more people to join me today, let me introduce myself. I'm Irina. I've been with Zendesk for close to 6 years now. I started working with the customer support team, helping our customers to learn about Zendesk and helping them with their questions. And now I work with the marketing team. I run the Zendesk Academy, the knowledge base, help our product team to launch new features and do a lot of other things, also helping our customers to learn about the features and to enjoy them. So today in this webinar, let us talk about the waitlist feature, how you can use it better to fill cancellations faster, to offer your clients the services when they become available, and how to manage and set up those workflows, and also how to help your admin team and how maybe to set up your admin workflows using the waitlist feature. So let us start and let us have a look at what we will be covering today. We will have a look at how to add existing and prospective clients to the waitlist manually. So you as a Zendesk user you're able to do that yourself. Also, you are able to allow the clients to join waitlist through the client portal, so you don't have to do this manually. You can just enable this feature for your clients. Once we discuss that, I will show you how to enable automatic waitlist suggestions on cancellation, so that you don't have to open the waitlist and to see which client matches the appointment you just cancel. It will pop up automatically for you. We also will have a look at how to organize and manage the waitlist once it fills in, and we will have a Q&A session in the end. All right, so the first part is how to add the clients to the waitlist yourself as a Zendesk user. So let's have a look at that. Let me share my screen for you. Beautiful. So this is my account. This is my Zendesk account. Let me start explaining you how to use the waitlist. So once you've started your Zendesk account, you don't need to enable anything. You don't need to turn on anything. The waitlist is already available for you. And you can access it through two work pathways. They both work the same. So either this icon here in the calendar tools, so you hover over, you can see it's the waitlist icon, or through the people menu, the option here, waitlist. So once you open it, I have already added a couple of clients here, so you can see some entries. If it's a brand new waitlist, you might not see any entries there. So how to start adding clients to the waitlist? So let's see, you have received an email, a phone call from the clients, maybe a referral, but your books are full. You don't have an appointment a slot available for them, but you can add them to your waitlist. So let me show you how you can do that. Let's click this button, add to waitlist. And two options again are available. It can be either your existing clients, so you already have Zendesk profile for them. So you can just start searching for that client. Let me see. Let's maybe... to John. Yeah, let's add John. So if you looked up by the name and you can see that you already have a client profile created in your Zendesk account, they already contacted you before or they were your client before, excellent. You don't need to create a new profile for them. You just select this profile here through the selection, and you will also be able to see if they already have past appointments or even maybe the future dated appointments with you. So you will see these suggestions show up automatically. Next, the preferred practitioner, which is linked to the profile of this client, will pop up in the practitioner selection for the clients automatically. You can leave it, or if they're waiting for an appointment with another practitioner in your practice, you can select that practitioner here. So please select which practitioner they are waiting to see. The next feature or the next piece of information that you can add is the tags. Again, this is a custom feature. You can create your own tags. So this list here is the tags that I created myself for this demonstration. You can create other tags you want to use to categorize your waitlist clients. So for example, for this one, I can select the urgent. They want an urgent appointment with this practitioner, so the first slot that opens up. If you want to change or add more tags, you can always do this through custom lists or just quick link through here in the waitlist form. Then you can add any note about why this appointment, this urgent, for example, urgent, something like that. And then select which location they want this appointment to happen. In person and maybe telehealth is fine as well. Then select the availability for this client, so when they can come for this appointment. So for example, all afternoon and evening sessions on the weekday and evening on Saturday is fine too. Then waiting scenes you can change manually and save the change. And this way you can see the entry has appeared here with all the information that we just put into this form. Let's close that. But let us say you are also adding a new client to your waitlist that hasn't been recorded in your Zendesk account yet. For this, please select Add New Client. And here you need to also enter the basic contact details for this client. This way you will first automatically create a client profile in your Zendesk account for this client. For example, let's give them an email. Like that. And let's select their practitioner because this is a requirement for creating the client profile. Let's say they will be John's client, a mobile phone, something like that. Excellent. And now you can also select which practitioner they are waiting to see again. Let's select their preferred practitioner. Makes sense here. Again, a new client tag makes sense here for me. I may leave a note like what is their primary concern, maybe that they are reaching out with. I'll just briefly something like that. Which location, they only want an in-person appointment, and they are available in the mornings and afternoons. Okay, and let's save that. So this way we are creating a new client profile and also creating a waitlist entry. So these are the two ways that you can add new clients and existing clients to your waitlist and enter the information about this client also for yourself, for your team, and this client. This information will be visible in the waitlist. Now, the feature that has become available quite recently, about maybe 6-7 months ago, is the allowing the clients to add themselves to your waitlist, so that you don't need to do this yourself. You don't need to do all this entry that I just showed you, and the clients are able to add themselves to your waitlist. Let me show you how you can enable that. For that, excuse me, let us go to our settings menu, and we will go to the client portal settings. So here, what you need to do in the client portal access and settings, we need to enable this accept waitlist requests. Let's save the changes. And that's it. Basically, you have enabled the feature, but I also recommend you to set up the client portal notifications for that. They are available here as the waitlist request submitted. You also need to set up your communication templates for this. Just basically some information about what you will share with the client's primary practitioner, saying the client has just rescheduled an appointment. This is the new appointment that they created. A template for the client to confirm that they have rescheduled the appointment. And you can also notify the email addresses that you selected here or you entered here. This could be your reception team, for example. If we have the sample templates in the knowledge base for the rescheduling appointments, or you can create your own and select them here in these settings. And one more thing before we do that, you can also enable the Practice Hive notifications. Let me just jump back. So if you go into the Practice Hive settings, you will see the switch to enable client portal waitlist notifications. Again, make sure it is on and save. And notification is the client added themselves to the waitlist. That's it. And the link to the client profile and the link to the waitlist request, which you will see on the waitlist here, right? That's it. I'm really sorry. I got confused myself with all the notifications that pop up in my account. Okay, now let me show you the client experience on the client portal. Excellent. So here I am logged in as a client. And once the client has logged in as an existing client, or if you allow the new clients to register, they will register and they will see the option of the waitlist. So they can click, and again, they need to enter the basic information, for example, who they want to book with. They will select the practitioner, at which location. Again, multiple selections are possible for them too. Like they can select multiple practitioners, multiple locations, multiple availabilities for themselves. Leave a note if they want to about the type of the appointment that they want, and click submit. Before we move on, just a little bit of information here as well. If this probably does not apply to a new client, once they register on the client portal and add themselves to the waitlist, they only add themselves as a client. But if they already have been with you for some time, they are, for example, a contact of a client. So, for example, here Maria is Sam's mother. She's his contact, and she is allowed to manage Sam's appointments on the client portal. And also Maria is a member of the Peters family shared profile, and she is also allowed to manage appointments for this shared profile on the client portal. So in this case, she is also able to add her connected client where she is a contact, and she also is able to add the shared profile where she is a member to that waitlist. So she only just needs to select who she is adding to the waitlist. All right, and she will click submit, and this will send a notification through the Practice Hive, and the client portal notifications setting will send the email to their primary practitioner and to the person who has been added to the waitlist. I think I've done that. Okay, so this is the demonstration how the clients can manage their waitlist requests through the client portal. Excellent. Let's jump here. Wonderful. So now that we have multiple entries on our waitlist, let me show you how to automate the suggestions for you so that you don't really have to go and look at your waitlist list all the time just to see who can I offer this appointment that I am just canceling right now. Okay, let me jump back to my shared screen. And let me show you how this works. So to do that, let us make sure that this feature is enabled. So we will go to the settings, And here in the schedule category, let's select calendar display. The settings is this one, show waitlist matches when canceling appointment. So it needs to be enabled. And once you've done that, save the changes. So what it does for you, when, for example, you're on the phone with a client or you received an SMS and the client is asking to cancel the appointment for whatever reason, and you are doing that, so you are setting the appointment status to rescheduled, canceled, late cancellation, or no-show. Maybe late no-show probably is not super valid for this, like you don't really have the time, right, to fill that spot, but maybe rescheduled and canceled are more valid here. So let us select this status and save. So what happens, the waitlist automatically checks which client's availability request matches the details of this appointment slot, and it will suggest you those clients. So these clients are waiting for an appointment with this practitioner at this location and at this time of the date. Time of the day, and day of the week, right? And also here the days, it means that how many days they have been waiting for this appointment can also help you make this decision. For example, Maria here is waiting for this appointment longer, right? So you maybe want to offer this appointment to her first. And how you can do that? So you can either offer this appointment just to her or to both the clients who were suggested. It's up to you, whatever your processes are. So you can just choose one client, or you can choose all the clients on the suggestions list, and then you send SMS to selected clients. You can free type the message you're going to send them, or you can select one of the SMS templates you have created before that. I have the waitlist offer template selected for that, and you just update this placeholder, like have a space or spot opened up on this date and time with this practitioner, and you send this SMS to the clients. And whoever responds to this message, you will see the reply pop up here on the messaging panel, and then you can just book that appointment for that client who confirmed that they want this appointment, and just fill in that spot. So this is how the automatic appointment, waitlist suggestions feature works, and this is how you can enable it on your Zendesk account. Okay, so we've covered that. And let us jump to the next part. So here now, let us have a look at the waitlist again and how else you can use it, how you can organize and manage it. If you have an extended waitlist and just these automatic suggestions are not enough, what else you can do? What are the value the waitlist offers you? So we will have a look at the waitlist filters and how to use those tags, how you can reorder the clients list if that's necessary, how you can select waitlist columns, how you can communicate with the clients from the waitlist besides these automatic suggestions, how you can export the waitlist to a CSV file if necessary. So let's switch to the share screen again, and we are going to our waitlist. Wonderful. So first of all, what you can do, before I forget to do that, what you can do, if necessary, you can reorder the waitlist, clients on your waitlist, if necessary, for any reason, whatever reason, but just by dragging and dropping them here. So this is one feature that's available to you. Then, if you need to sort your list, you can use the filters that are available here. You can filter by practitioner, so just see the clients who are waiting for an appointment with this practitioner. Or you can filter by location. This works like an AND, right? So this practitioner and in this location. You can also filter by day. Anyone waiting on Sunday? Yeah, just this person. Filter by time. Anyone waiting on evening? That's right, these two people, and so on. So you can use or filter by tags, any urgent clients, just this one. Excellent. So use these filters like that. Of course, you can use the search by client name. If you have an extensive list, you can quickly look up your clients through this name search. What else is helpful here? You can select which columns you can see on the waitlist. You can see there's quite a lot of them. So just click select columns. And you can remove, for example, the columns you don't want to see on your waitlist. And apply, and these columns will be removed from the view. Whatever columns selection and whatever filters you applied will also apply to the export to CSV. So this is helpful if you work in the large practice and you have a reception team, and for example, you can filter the waitlist this way, export it to CSV file and give it to your team, for example, to call just these clients on the list to offer them some openings in your schedule. This is one of the uses for the export that I came up with, but you can think of something else. Anyway, this is how it works. Let's clear that. What else is available here? If you need to remove a person from your, I just want to see everything. If you need to remove a person from your waitlist, for example, you offered them the appointment, you added them to your calendar, they are not longer on the waitlist. So what you can do, you just click this X in the end of the column. What is also quite valuable, if they had a note here on the waitlist and you want to save this note for the records keeping, just select, tick this box here on the removal confirmation, and this note, waitlist note, will be added to the admin notes on the client profile. If you need to remove multiple clients, again, you don't need to do this one by one. Just select a few of them and use the remove selected clients button here. I won't do that for now. Let me see what else I haven't covered in this section. How to communicate with a group of clients. Again, you can just communicate with one client. Click this speech bubble. The messaging panel will open for just this client. And again, you can select a template for SMS here. Or if you haven't selected any, you can just free type the message and just send an SMS to this client right from the waitlist panel here. Or you can select multiple clients, again, using these checkboxes, and click send SMS to selected clients. And again, do the same. Either use one of the templates or free type the message and send that SMS right through this waitlist model here. Okay, I think this is it. Let me double check with the presentation. I think we've covered everything that I wanted to share with you. I hope that's been helpful. Let me have a look at the questions if we have any. Question from Mel. Clients being able to add themselves to the waitlist, setting up and client experience of this. Well, we have had a demonstration of this. I hope I answered that properly. Okay. And that's it for today. I hope this has been useful, and thank you for joining me, and I hope I will see you another time.